Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a P0013 B Camshaft Position Actuator Circuit Bank 1 code. Now, here on the OBD Mastery channel, we go over all the P0 codes. So today we're going to be giving you insight on what exactly is it and how you can fix this issue. Now, moving on, firstly, what is this P0013 code? Now, pretty much it just indicates that there is a problem with the exhaust camshaft position actuator circuit on Bank 1. Now, it's a diagnostic trouble code recognized by the ECM, and the code signals that there's just a variable valve timing solenoid that could be wrong with that as well. But basically, significance of these code is that you can get an affected engine performance and emission control. So if you notice that your car is more smellier than usual, then that is actually a symptom of this. But indicating potential mechanical or electrical problems in the engine. It could lead to more trips to the gas station than usual. Now, moving on here, we're going to talk about the causes of this code. So, just a faulty cam position actuator solenoid, incorrect readings of the exhaust valves, and just triggers this code can be one of them, all right? Your CPS actuator solenoid. Now, second is going to be dirty or low engine oil. Now, this is a culprit, all right? You may have water in your oil, and it kind of messes with, your camshaft position sensor. So, just be aware of that, all right? It could fluctuate your timing and all of that and throw your timing off. So, check that there is no contaminated oil, ensuring that you have the right viscosity of oil as well. Wiring or poor electrical connections. So check all those connections. All right, a lot of people realize that it doesn't really matter, but it really does. All right, if you're not having a certain specified voltage or a consistent voltage, that will really throw off every other sensor in your car as well. So PCM, all right. Faulty PCM may not, properly control the VVT system, resulting in the P0013 diagnostic trouble code. Now, this is pretty rare. However, it's never zero, but check your PCM. All right. First and foremost, if you're not getting any codes at all, then that is your PCM. All right. Your PCM dictates where the codes are coming from. So, if your PCM is able to read codes and you're seeing it on your scanner, then you don't have to worry about that. Now, low oil pressure. Now, insufficient oil pressure can hinder the operation of the VVT solenoid, potentially causing this code. Now, moving on here, we're going to talk about the symptoms. The first one is pretty, self-explanatory, but the CL light, all right, check engine light, just indicating of that code. Now, next is going to be rough engine performance. So if you notice any like rough idling or stalling, and even hindered engine performance, then yeah, that is a symptom. We've already mentioned this, but more trips to the gas station than usual. All right, so you'll get really poor fuel economy. Engine stalling, all right, you'll stall randomly. Your car might even go into limp mode. Who knows? So be aware of that. Be safe as well. Misfiring can occur, so resulting in noticeable decrease in power and performance while driving, and you will get a rattling or knocking noise from the engine. All right, due to the timing mechanisms. If your timing is getting absolutely shredded, then unfortunately there's going to be much more deeper damage. So just be aware of that. Be aware of any sounds coming from your car. Now, troubleshooting this code, what exactly can we do for this? First, you can start off by checking the oil. All right, check if it is dirty. You could just do that by heading over to your oil pan and taking off the oil plug and draining out a little bit of oil. If you notice that it is milky or even has like some form of a different viscosity than usual, then that can indicate that you do have a terrible or low quality oil. You're going to want to inspect the VVT solenoid as well, so ensure that it's functioning properly and replace if it shows any signs of malfunction. Examine the wiring connections. I've already mentioned this, but a lot of people don't like looking at the connections of their wiring, but rest assured it's best if you do, because you need a constant voltage going to all the other sensors, so just be aware of that. Next is going to be the OBD2 sensor. All right, just going to want to use that. You can get one at an auto parts store. It's very easy to, so you can use that to troubleshoot it. Other culprits we've already mentioned, but poor electrical connections, all right, disrupts the signal to the CPS and the ECM. Engine oil as well, so viscosity or just water or whatever may be in the oil. Timing chain or belt issues is kind of a dreaded one, but wear or misalignment can impact the camshaft's position. Now, cost of fixing this, all right, this is the dreaded part, but 150 to 300 bucks average parts cost, and then the average labor is about 100 to $200. That is pretty cheap, by the way. All right, it can fluctuate around that area, but depending on your area, some mechanics may charge more than usual. Total average cost would be 250 to 500 depending on who you hire. If you want to fix it yourself, it can take anywhere from a few hours to a full day, depending on your hands too. So factors just influencing the duration, include the accessibility of the VVT solenoid, the condition of the wiring, and much more. So ensure that you have the right tools and all of that so you can do the job. But anyways, that's been it for today's video on P0013 code. If you found this video helpful, just going over the symptoms and causes, well, leave a comment down below if it did help you out. Leave a like. Until then, check out our OBD Mastery catalog where we have P0 codes. Whatever issue you're having, you can go over to our YouTube channel and get some insight on what exactly are these symptoms, causes, and much more. So until then, guys, I'll see you for another OBD Mastery video.